Snap. Noun. 1. A quick breaking or cracking sound or the action of producing such a sound. 2. A sudden break. 3. An attempt to seize, bite, attack, or grab. 4. The act of making the snapping sound by pressing the thumb and the opposing finger of the same hand together and suddenly releasing the grip so that the finger hits against the palm. 5. A fastening device that makes a snapping sound when used. 6. A photograph, an abbreviation of snapshot. 7. The sudden release of something held under pressure or tension. 8. A thin circular cookie or similar good. For example, a ginger snap. 9. A brief, sudden period of a certain weather, used primarily in the phrase cold snap. 10. A very short period of time, figuratively, the time taken to snap one's fingers, or a task that can be accomplished in such a period. For example, it'll be a snap to get that finished. 11. A snap being such as phaseolus vulgaris. 12. American football, the passing of a football from the center to a back that begins play, a hike. 13. Somewhat colloquial, a rivet, a scrapbooking embellishment. 14. UK, regional, a small meal, a snack, lunch. 15. Uncountable, a card game, primarily for children, in which players cry snap to claim pairs of matching cards. 16. Obsolete, a greedy fellow. For example, can we find and add a quotation of L'Estrange to this entry? 17. That which is, or may be, snapped up, something bitten off, seized, or obtained by a single quick movement, hence, a bite, morsel, or fragment, a scrap. 18. Briskness, vigor, energy, decision. 19. Slang, archaic, any circumstance out of which money may be made or an advantage gained, used primarily in the phrase soft snap. 20. Slang, something that is easy or effortless. 21. A snapper, or snap beetle. 22. Physics, humorous, jounce, the fourth derivative of the position vector with respect to time, followed by crackle and pop. 23. A quick offhand shot with a firearm, a snapshot. 24. Colloquial, something of no value. For example, not worth a snap. Snap. Verb. 1. Intransitive, transitive, to fracture or break apart suddenly. For example, he snapped his stick in anger. 2. Intransitive, to give forth or produce a sharp cracking noise, to crack. For example, blazing firewood snaps. 3. Intransitive, to attempt to seize with the teeth or bite. For example, a dog snaps at a passenger, a fish snaps at the bait. 4. Intransitive, to attempt to seize with eagerness. For example, she snapped at the chance to appear on television. 5. Intransitive, to speak abruptly or sharply. For example, he snapped at me for the slightest mistake. 6. Intransitive, to give way abruptly and loudly. 7. Intransitive, to suffer a mental breakdown, usually while under tension. For example, she should take a break before she snaps. 8. Intransitive, to flash or appear to flash as with light. 9. Intransitive, to fit or fasten together with a snapping sound. 10. Intransitive, computing, graphical user interface, to jump to a fixed position relative to another element. For example, the floating toolbar will snap to the edge of the screen when dragged towards it. 11. Transitive, to snatch with or as if with the teeth. 12. Transitive, to pull apart with a snapping sound, to pop loose. 13. Transitive, to say abruptly or sharply. 14. Transitive, dated, to speak to abruptly or sharply, to treat snappishly, usually with up. For example, can we find and add a quotation of Granville to this entry? 15. Transitive, to cause something to emit a snapping sound. For example, to snap a fastener. 16. Transitive, to close something using a snap as a fastener. 17. Transitive. Play media. A video of a person snapping their fingers. Play media. Alternative snapping technique. To snap one's fingers. To make a snapping sound, often by pressing the thumb and an opposing finger of the same hand together and suddenly releasing the grip so that the finger hits against the palm, alternatively, by bringing the index finger quickly down onto the middle finger and thumb. 18. Transitive, to cause to move suddenly and smartly. 19. Transitive, to take a photograph, to release a camera's shutter, which may make a snapping sound. For example, he snapped a picture of me with my mouth open and my eyes closed. 20. Transitive, American football, to put the ball in play by passing it from the center to a back, to hike the ball. For example, he can snap the ball to a back 20 yards behind him. 21. To misfire. For example, the gun snapped. 22. Cricket, transitive, to catch out sharply, a batsman who has just nicked a bowled ball. Snap. Interjection. 1. The winning cry at a game of snap. 2. UK, by extension from the card game, I've got one the same. Or similar. For example, snap. We've both got pink buckets and spades. 3. UK, ritual utterance of agreement, after the cry in the card game snap. 4. US, used in place of expletive to express surprise, usually in response to a negative statement or news, often used facetiously. For example, I just ran over your phone with my car. Oh, snap. 5. UK, Australia, New Zealand, ritual utterance used after something is said by two people at exactly the same time. For example, wasn't that John? Wasn't that John? Snap. Snap. Adjective. 1. Informal, done, performed, made, etc. quickly and without deliberation. For example, a snap judgment or decision, a snap political convention.